Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 28th, 2021. Actually, it's my uncle's birthday, so happy birthday to him. The same uncle I told you guys about where he's in the process of like moving and stuff, so, and he watches these. So happy birthday, Uncle Brian. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We have a lot to talk about. I told you guys yesterday that there was some stuff that I didn't get a chance to talk about, and I literally wrote it on a post-it what I wanted to talk about today because I knew I was going to forget. And I was filming in the kitchen yesterday, so I didn't have my post-it up somewhere where I could just look at it to to look on and see, okay, what do I need to talk about for the day? But yeah, so I have 4 bullet points, 2 from yesterday and 2 for today to talk. That would be appropriate if I could count. 4 total topics, 2 from yesterday, and I get to cover because it was getting lengthy, and 2 for today. So, we'll start with the motivational quote, and the quote is, "People can and they do change." Earl Nightingale. Okay. People can and do change. Earl Nightingale. There you go. Yeah, so they can and they do change. People change, whether it's for the better or for worse, like kind of like your wedding vows. It could be for better, it could be for worse, and we're not sure, but people do and will change, whether it's based on good morals, bad morals, people they spend time with, reflection. It all depends on what it is. So, and it's not just, others. You change yourself too. You're going to change in some ways that you might not even realize until it's pointed out to you. But yeah, so that's that quote. People can and do change. They change over time, or they don't change the way you think that they would, but they change. We all change one way or another, whether we realize it and see it with our own eyes or whether we don't. Cool! So, first I'd like to talk about Twitter appreciations. So if you don't know about the Twitter appreciations at this point, a year ago yesterday, the 27th of April, I started doing appreciation tweets. We were just starting out in quarantine. We weren't just starting out. We were in quarantine for about 6 weeks now, where we hadn't been on campus, at all. It was all remote. It was the whole do class at your own pace. It's pass or fail. And that has clearly changed to a year later. A year later, we're doing hybrid, or we're doing 4 days a week, or we're fully remote, and grades count. So a lot has changed, and we had a new principal transition during that time, which sucks to be Dr. Manola right now, in the middle of this whole, it's been a transition for an entire year, but to have that middle ground where you're like, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna get to know my students. Well, now he's got to know 20% of the population now that they've come in, but for up until February, he had no idea who many people were, other than 5 students who interviewed him on the student board for principals, and we give our opinion and stuff, so yeah. But yesterday was actually marked, so it said day 366, but it was actually 365, meaning an entire year dedicated. So the day says 365 because I do them daily, but I didn't count the official year until 66, because that's an official full year. So yeah. We made it a full year on Twitter doing appreciation tweets and dedicating them. Some were repeats, only because A, they really just deserve that additional recognition, or B, I just forgot that I had done them. But we did it, and we keep doing it, and I'm so excited to hopefully, to bring you a whole nother year of appreciation tweets. It's from NHS. My NHS sponsor, because that's coming up too. But yeah, so I'm excited to see how many more tweets I can do in the upcoming year, how many more people I can recognize, whether they have Twitter or not. I still send them to those people, even if they don't see it on Twitter directly, because some don't have Twitter anymore, but I still appreciate them for people who do have Twitter and can see them. So yeah, cool. Let me cross that off my list. Alright, so now we're going to talk about what Biden said yesterday. So yesterday I wanted to talk about the CDC guidelines. Yesterday I didn't really get to touch on it, but basically Biden said as long as you are fully, not half, not none, fully vaccinated, meaning your 2 doses. Johnson & Johnson's back on the thing, so I guess 1 dose, but as long as you are fully vaccinated, you are and your friends and family are fully vaccinated, as long as you're outside and it's not in a crowded, confined space, you can gather together, still maintaining like not 6 feet but not 3 feet, together without masks. So no more covering this, which is nice. However, the thing is that it's not going to work out for me just yet. I got my first dose on the 14th. My second one is scheduled for next Wednesday, on May 5th. So fully immune would be around on May 26th. It's fully immune. So May 26th. So at that point, I'll feel more comfortable. But until like I'm fully immune after that second one. But yeah, I'm excited to be able to do that and have somewhat of a hot girl summer. Not really, it's not gonna be a hot girl summer. I'm gonna be doing God knows what. But hot girl summer. Hashtag hot girl summer. But yeah, so that was very exciting. So when I saw that and I opened, actually I didn't see it on any other platforms. I saw it on TikTok, specifically from CVS, and then I was like, that's not true, is it? And then I went and I searched on all socials for the president and vice president, and it's true. So I'm very excited. Alright, now, got 2 more things. So today I wanted to just talk about like TikToks, which by the way, if you haven't seen my TikTok from yesterday, I posted it, I did it right before, I think I did it right before. Did I? 19 hours ago. Yeah, I think right before. Yeah, afterwards, because I was uploading the vlog yesterday and it's in the background of this. So I did one that said, good morning everyone, today's the day, the sun is shining, the tank is clean, and we are getting out of here. If that's ID day. Here, let me just play it for you. So that was my TikTok from yesterday. I'm on a streak right now. It's 5 days now where I've posted consecutively. I got 92 likes, the one before that 58, the one before that 85, the one before that 106, one before that 128, one before that 96. So my popularity in the TikToks that I make based on the trends that are currently on For You pages is spiraling up a little bit. I used to get 15 to 25, 27, 28 likes, and now I'm getting like 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110. The highest I've ever had was like 430, and I didn't put hashtags or anything, but I guess it was just the time I posted and when I did it. So that one had a lot of likes, and I was very happy about that one. That was also like back like 2 months after I had started, but I enjoyed it very much. So yeah, if you don't follow my TikTok, it's Grace_K_Wardasani. So I'll say that again, Grace, GRACE _K_WARDISIANI. Check out them TikToks. I think I'm gonna post one today. I don't know. I usually don't know until like last minute. And so if I do, it's usually between 9 and midnight when I'm posting those. But I've been doing a 5-day streak. I don't think that's gonna keep up much longer. I have a lot of ideas and stuff, but it's just a matter of finding the time to film. So yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, get rid of this little thing then, because it's the last thing. As most of you guys know, I am taking like Triton courses and stuff like that. So those are wrapping up on May 14th. So, I'm sorry, no. May 7th. I forgot. So my one course, my Nutrition of Health and Science, is done on May 7th. So that's next Friday. I'm just finishing up some work this week. We take our exam next Friday. Like, there's no more coursework after this Friday. So I'm just studying all week, and then Friday I take my exam and I'm done. And then the following Friday is my child psychology exam and I'm done. So I think it's funny because I started at the end of January these classes, and I'm finishing them before Leiden as well. And Leiden started before them, Leiden's finishing after them, whatever. But it's nice. I liked having these 2 classes. They were all at their own pace, so I didn't have to give up some time to do lectures and stuff like I did in the fall. So there's also a lot of more opportunities in the spring, specifically from Triton, that allowed me to do so, like to do stuff, or to just allow me to do it at my own pace and still turn in work, versus the ones in the fall were by the time I signed up because of the school, because you have to go through line to do that stuff. The time I signed up for those, most of those were taken. They're like online at your own pace, so I had to do one of them as a lecture format, but the professor was so nice. Professor Saffold, I'll always remember him. He was so nice, so kind. He helped us review. If we forgot something, he'd recap it for us. He was so sweet. And so when we took our exam, we all got like 80s and 90s. Like nobody got lower than an 87, he said. 87 or higher. I was like a 93 if I remember. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fail this. He's like, no, you got this. And he did review sessions and stuff, kind of like Miss Gagliardi's doing for us right now for AP Lang. So it was always nice. And it wasn't just like one day a week. He'd offer it like all 5 days. He was like Monday through Friday he offered to do stuff for us. He was like Monday through Fridays I will offer review sessions from this time to this time. And he did it twice a day. Like the kindest man ever. He was like, I'll do a session from 11 to 12. So the morning session. And then he would do another session. Well, we had class Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursday nights from 6 to 8:45. So he didn't do review sessions like later on Tuesdays. It was more of like an earlier, like an 8 to 9 a.m. session, and then a 12 to 1 session on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays he would do a session from 11 to 12, which was your morning session, and then he would do a much later session like 5 to 6 or 4 to 5 to 6. I wasn't sure, but he was very, very sweet. And very, very kind, so I missed him. But my current teachers I never really got to meet because, well, COVID was part of it, and then because taking these, you don't really get to meet them. But they're both very nice too, and I have really good grades in those classes as well. Yeah, I'm doing really good all across the board. And my parents were like, "Oh my God, you're saving us so much college money." I'm like, yeah, I guess. But, yeah, they're really sweet. So, those are done soon, and not that I didn't love doing them, but I'm just glad that it'll be over. Just to have, like, a little bit of a break, this summer, and just kind of reflect on myself and do stuff on my own, and focus on Hawaii, and focus on being with friends this summer, and vaccinations, and just playing it safe, because we're still in a pandemic, and, excuse me. We will see what next year holds, and what it's looking to be like, because I'm not sure what next year holds as a senior, but I'm hoping that we have somewhat of a normalcy, even if it's not the normal. So, yeah. But those were the topics I wanted to get across to you. So, the last thing I did want to say is that, all of us know, I don't really talk about it this often because I do get emotional about it, but it's day 37 or something like that, I think, without Genesis, and I know that whatever's happening, just continue to, because I don't talk about it that much, because I don't like crying on camera, and it sounds selfish probably of me, but I do miss her, and I just hope that whatever's happening and wherever she is safe. And that you just continue to pray for herself, that she guides herself into whatever direction she needs to continue to be safe. And just for her family, who are still processing her her leaving. It wasn't a disappearance, her leaving. So they're still trying to process that. But yeah, just continuing to keep herself and her family in the prayers, if you pray, because not everybody does. But yeah, so with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. See how my hair is so lovely? I did that just for the vlog. It's my little messy bun. I look like Meredith Grey in the pilot of Grey's Anatomy. Her messy bun like this. God. And I'm wearing the gray shirt. You know the comparison? Great. You don't know the comparison? Well, watch Grey's Anatomy. It's good for the soul. I'm a doctor. I wouldn't know that. I watch Grey's. I'm a surgeon. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday's vlog. There's no TGIT though tomorrow, but we'll fill the time with other things because I blab and that's what I do best. Plus I got my little list of what we'll talk about tomorrow. So, alright. Take care, guys.